let's start with the villain. Should we start with the villain? eHex, the one that was abandoned, the bastard child. All right. Okay. Now we are on a linear chart. You guys can see where we took off from. I'll also show you the log chart. Just calm down. Calm down. All right. So we are in a falling wedge. We are going to the point of launch. These are vector candles. We don't like these. They are a poor structure. I used to build homes. You can't build a home on one of these. You can on these, but not on a stick like this. So we're filling it out. And that usually happens at some point. Hopefully you fill it out early on. You know, if this had come down, filled it out, but this got pumped up. Well, we saw what happened. It was crazy. Okay. So we're filling it out now. That's life. Okay. And we're feeling it. But this is a falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern. It's a very bullish pattern. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little more bad news, and I'm going to show you some really great news. Now, we could break out of here now, but my feeling is if we were going to break out of this now and retest, we would have done it by now. But there's some good things coming. But hang on. So we filled out all the way to here. It's possible we fill out a little bit more of this area since we're already here. Okay. And it makes sense just looking at the shape. Like maybe we topple one more time, go a little sideways, then we break out. And then it could be just sideways for a little bit, or we could start to go up and build structure a little higher. But we're going to have to build something like you see here, like structure. Okay. You guys understand that? Where we go sideways, up and down, we chop. It's just healthy. It's just really good because I'm old school. I'm like Econ 101. It's supply and demand. The market wants to test itself. It wants to test all these different prices to see where the buyers are and where the sellers are. That's how I just think about it. Like a freshman 101 class. Like that's that basic. It really is. So we've got an area here that's going to be built. Is it going to be built right here? Okay. Is it going to be built here? Or maybe we break out and we go higher. I have a feeling it could still be in this box. Now I've had this down here for a long time because I can look back in the past and see this as a problem area. And once you broke this, I knew we were coming here somewhere. And I just hope since we're already here, we go ahead and just fill out the rest of this because it would just be healthy. Now, I have a feeling the Heartman could front run us, but we're already there. But now here's the really good news and why we may or may not. Now, first I'm going to just show you the MACD. It's really easy to see, okay? You guys see going all the way back to 2022, we are going in the right direction, okay? So we're heading up, okay? And this is on the weekly, and we're turning up, okay? So we are on the uptrend. If I switch it to the monthly, do we have anything yet? Yeah, you can see they're about to cross. They're getting close, okay? These are going to cross soon, and you can see the bearish energy is coming to an end, all right? So I'll go back to the weekly, and I'll show you the RSI. Okay, you see the RSI is up here in June 2024, and you can come all the way back here to October 2023, and it was down here. But look what's happening with the price. Well, on October, October, look where it was. It was at 0.002 cents, and the RSI was way down here. Now the RSI is higher, and the price is at 0.0001, so it's even lower. But this is bullish divergence because this did not make a lower low, which would be a continuation of the bearish trend technically. This is higher. So the energy going down is getting weaker, okay? And that's why you're getting stronger pumps up, okay? One of these is just gonna blast through. That's what I know for a fact from doing this long enough when I see this, okay? It could be this one, but like I said, it might have already blasted through. If it was this one, maybe it'll come back. As long as it holds above this, we're making another higher high on the RSI. Even if the price goes slightly lower, that is bullish AF, man. And that means that when it bounces off it again, that's the one that'll just blast right through. We'll retest and we'll go. And we'll either just chop sideways for a sec, or we'll pop up and find a new range, because by then we would have filled out quite a bit of this. So hope that makes a lot of sense to you guys. You can see it here in the log chart. Once again, we don't have to make a lower low. We could just chop sideways a little bit. But like I said, I feel that we would have popped through by now if this was the one. So maybe we fall back in, maybe go slightly lower. That would be 0.0011, I think would be the lowest I was seeing on the chart. And it's not really that bad news because this RSI that I showed you keeps going up. And that means that at any point, and it could happen now, it could happen tomorrow. It could happen tomorrow. So you need to be DCAing. I mean, we're down. Don't wait for don't wait for 0.0001. I'm just showing you because I'm looking at the shape. I'm thinking this could go down slightly more, go sideways, and then the next green one is going to be the one that just blasts right through because of this RSI. So please understand that. You can't wait because we are down low. I don't know when it's going to turn around. Maybe we just go sideways for a little bit. Okay. I just look at the charts. Okay. So we're looking beautiful. Like if I had never heard of HEX and I came and I saw this chart, I would think, holy shit, the high was 55 cents. This is at an enormous opportunity. That's how I would look at it as a trader. Take all your emotions out, pretend you never heard of HEX before, and someone showed me this chart, I'd be like, we need to ape into this. This is going to take off. So that looks really good. So this is the eHex. This is the bastard child. Now let's go look at pHex. All right. And did I want to show you fibs? No. All right. Let's see. Oh, how high could it go? eHex. Well, should we look at that really quick since we're here? We're all snuggled up. I think we're going to be in this range right here, around the 15 cent for just a little bit. Okay. Now, I see some very high price targets for this in the future, all the way up to $10 is what I see. Let's just assume it doesn't go any lower than what I say, 0.00. So, well, let's do that. Okay. I do think we're going to hang out in this range, 15 cent range for a little bit. That's for sure. We're going to get up above this. We got to create structure here, and then we're going to blast off. If we just go to the 1.618, you're at 92 cents. But I do think this is very possible. And I think a lot of people have said $2 range. I think a lot of people have said that, right? So that makes sense. I think a lot of people just look at the fibs. It makes a lot of sense. We get up here. So when we really take off, 15 cents is going to be a big area we're going to hang out in. And that'll be huge. It'll be huge right there if you're buying down here. I'm certainly DCAing down here, okay? Let's go to pHex, okay? Now this is a small chart. We don't have a lot of information. I'm going to go to the... Can I go to the weekly? Yeah, let's just look. All right, so we're on the weekly here too. We are making lower lows. There isn't really any bullish divergence yet, but as you can see on the weekly, this is turning on the MACD down here. And you can see this is weakening and going from red to white, okay? So it means the selling pressure is going down. The sellers are exhausted. There's really not that many sellers left at this level, okay? And I think most of us are staked, okay? So, and you can see on the RSI, it looks fine. We got work to do, and but we could certainly go up from here, okay? Now, we made this lower low here. I'm waiting for a higher high on this RSI, just like I showed you on eHex. Okay, so you guys, just really quick, we made a lower low from October was here. It was this price. Where is it? October. Around here. Okay, price was at 0.003, and then we were down to 0.001. And the RSI, though, if you go back to October, September, October, was lower, even though the price was higher. That's what you want to see, okay? You want to see that RSI constantly going up, and that's what we want to see here. Now, where could this go? Well, it could certainly just keep coming down. Maybe as eHex also going sideways, maybe this just goes sideways down this, and what we could see is this bounce around in this range, okay, whatever this is, falling wedge, sure, and this channel, maybe we touch here, and we make a slightly lower low, but maybe now we see the RSI though make a higher high up here. Now we're really cooking, okay? And you can see this MACD is turning around. So there's just a lot of really great signs coming that a pump is around the corner. And when these take off, because of how beaten down they are going to fly, eHex and pHex. Okay, here you go. This is on the 3-day. You can see this very clearly. We are on the way up. You see green is turning. So little pumps are going to start showing up. And at some point, I think when we see this bullish divergence, we're going to get that big green candle, and it's going to break right through, just like I explained on HEX, how, I was charting this on this one, how this guy, one of them, maybe the next one is just going to blast right through, okay? So you've got to be ready for that. And you should have your bags packed. You shouldn't be doing the same mistakes you've done before where you wait for the price to go up 5x, 10x, and then you start DCAing in. You could make a nice buy right now and just put a stake away for 3 years right now. It's a perfect time. I mean, I think somebody said I think Coffee just had a video, or there's a chart on Twitter. I think for 3K, how much is it for man, you get like 1 million hex, like for nothing. It's amazing. I mean, look, you could become a whale. Let's become whales. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Let's become whales. Why not? Let's start DCAing into pHex. We could literally be the next group of whales in this. I mean, this is amazing. So I've definitely gotten some, and I'm going to keep doing it because all the indicators here are telling me that this is going to launch. And when it launches, it's going to be, well, the word glory comes to mind, okay? Because it's going to be glorious. It's going to be absolutely glorious. And what will happen when we pass 15 cents is the people who sold early are going to start to regret. So all of a sudden, the narrative of stakers lost and traders won is going to flip. And they're going to go, oh shit, had I just held, I would have, 3 times the amount of hex, and I'd have a higher price, because once we pass 15 and start moving up, we are going to break that all-time high, and the traders are going to cry. All right, you guys know what to do. Talk to you later.